Hi folks, Dave with dbstechtalk. Today we're going to talk about the Shanling Q1. I want to thank Ricky for sending these over, this over for review. Do greatly appreciate it. Ricky, do greatly appreciate you, rock. Check out the links down below. Ricky has a upcoming YouTube channel. So the Shanling Q1 is extremely small. Comes in this little itty bitty box that fits in the palm of my hand. Take the sleeve off, and down inside here you have your device, some accessories. So inside here you get a USB to USB-C, and then underneath, if you lift up the device, you have some paperwork inside here that'll tell you all the ins and outs of the device. Very straightforward, easy device to use, and a very simple unboxing experience. So here is the Shanling Q1, extremely small, has this little carrying or protective silicone case on it. And then when you are holding it, it has a very nice build. This thing feels solid in the hand, has a nice weight to it, and has this smooth, glossy finish. On the sides you have your buttons, and on the bottom you have a USB-C, 3.5 SD card. Here's your volume knob and a power button, and then you have fast forward and skip, play, pause, rewind, and back. Turn it on here. And watch how fast it boots up. And we're good to go. So you have several different screens that will greet you after you set it up initially, and you have your music, which will be where if you just tap on it you will have all your different files for all songs, albums, artists, composers, genre, high res, frequent, recently played, and recently added list. And then the next screen over is favorites, so if you've added anything to your favorites list, they'll be in there. And then your next one will be your folders, which are, you can have whatever is on your SD card will show up there. And then you have playlists if you've created any playlists. And then you have playback settings, and inside the playback settings is where you can set the max volume. So it goes from 0 to 100. So if you want it to always be maxed out, you can max it out to 100. You can set that, or if you want it to max out at 57, you can set that number. The default volume, so whatever it will, whenever it turns on, will be set at, and I have that set at 20, and then you can tweak it. Resume mode, you can choose whether or not you want it to resume to the same track that you were listening to, or just go back to the folder file that it was on, or off, and then you get to pick and choose what you want. You can do gapless playback, so whether or not you have a skip in between each track. Has an equalizer with different presets and a couple customs that you can do. Has high and low gain. It has digital filters that you can choose. It has a channel balance, whether or not you want more on the right side or the left side. You can choose your different play modes, whether you want to shuffle or repeat tracks, repeat everything type of thing. The next screen over is going to be your system mode. Whoops, sorry. And if you click that, you can update your library. You can set up Bluetooth. You can change the brightness of the screen. You can change various things like how it idles. What happens when you have your USB mode in. You can set your date and time. You can set your lock screen and button locks. Which way it decodes DSD. What happens if you have USB audio output connected, if different languages, system updates and resets, And that's it. I mean, this thing is extremely simple to use and easy to set up. And so if you're just looking for one that isn't Android, one that isn't hard to use, that doesn't take a doctorate to figure out how to use it, and all you have to do is transfer your files to an SD card and put them in here, Shanling Q1. This is easily the most simple DAP that I have used. It's by far the smallest, and the most important thing is, how does it sound? And oh my gosh, this thing is incredible. It has a nice, warm, lush, romantic tone to it. Just engaging and smooth. It's just, wow. I was really surprised. Normally when I think of something small and like this, I think, oh, it's going to be chintzy and it's going to have chintzy sound. And this isn't chintzy, and it doesn't have chintzy sound. I'm really impressed with the Q1. Has enough power for all the IEMs that I use. It's, wow. That's all I can say. I'm amazed by the sound of the Q1. It's just a fantastic little device. If you're looking for a simple DAP that is pretty to look at, easy to use, has fantastic battery life of about 8 hours, here you go, Shanling Q1. If you can do all the other Android stuff on your phone and don't care about needing it on your DAP, then here you go. This thing is beautiful. $100. Call me impressed. I love the Shanling Q1. Ricky, I wish I didn't have to return it. It's crazy. I had it connected to speakers. Sounded wonderful. Via Bluetooth, via line out. Works great. I'm impressed. Plenty of power, plenty of volume. By far the best DAP that I've used under $100 or less. This has been Dave with DBS Tech Talk. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Speaking of next video, somewhere on the screen is a notification bell and subscription link. If you haven't already, please check those off. Check out the links down below for playlists, for all kinds of other information regarding the channel, how you can support the channel. Do greatly appreciate all my patrons. Would you like to become one also? Check out the links down below. Thanks. Thank you, Ricky, for sending over to Shanling Q1. Have yourself a great day.